Starting with the winds, we'll have windy conditions continue into the nighttime, though lessening in strength as the nighttime progresses. Winds will be fairly strong, 15 to 30 miles per hour, strongest along the western portion from the Magic Valley getting into the Snake River Plain. There are a couple wind advisories. Lake wind advisory for American Falls can cause very choppy waves. The peak in gust speed can be 50 miles per hour, but again, strongest the furthest west that you go. Central Mountains probably had the bulk of snowfall move through right now, but the heaviest accumulation is going to be towards the center portions of the Central Mountains. So most of the Central Mountains most likely receiving a lot of snow or just plain snow, and then once you get to lower elevations into warmer locations, snow rain mix. A lot of light rain for the Snake River Plain, and then in the higher elevations in the eastern highlands, especially northern and the southern portion along the range here, looking at up to 1 to 3 inches on average for the moderate elevations here. If you're up higher elevations, obviously. Winter weather has arrived, and especially for higher elevations, bulk of the snow probably has passed already for the Central Mountains, and continuing with the precipitation into the Tetons later today, dinner time, bedtime time frame. Snake River Plain, further up north or further east towards higher elevations, towards colder temperatures, you'll see more of a snow, more of a flurry or a dusting. But for the rest of us, a light rain or like a drizzle, especially with these warmer temperatures. We'll spend most of the day in the 30s for the Snake River Plain. Pocatello 39, Idaho Falls 38 for the Central Mountains. On average, about 1 to 2 inches. Center part of the Central Mountains may see up to 3 inches. Higher elevations and ridge tops can see up to as high as 6 to 8 inches. Temperatures for the highs in the 30s, 40 Salmon, Stanley at 29, so most of the day will be in the upper 20s into the 30s. Today for the eastern highlands, 1 to 3 inches, especially up towards the Yellowstone Island Park, looking to receive the most amount, 2 to 4 inches. And then also down to Afton, over towards Montpelier, Cokeville, they're looking to receive about 2 to 4 inches as well. The rest of the Tetons expect about 1 to 3 inches on average, higher for higher elevations. Snake River Plain for the evening time, winds will calm down. We're going to stay windy all day, but they will lessen just a bit for the overnight hours, and then until tomorrow we'll be pretty gentle with winds again. A low temperature of 26, Pocatello, Idaho Falls, 24, Central Mountains, partly cloudy skies. Some skies are going to be clearer than others, and therefore you will have colder temperatures because there is no little blanket of clouds to keep it just a little bit warmer. Stanley has a single digit of a low temperature. For the eastern highlands, precipitation will continue until about that bedtime time frame, tapering off from 5 to 8 p.m.-ish. With the low temperatures in the teens, your accumulation will remain, your precipitation on the surface will remain solid. Snow. Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. Start from east to west for the Teton area. Your precipitation is going to last longer as it ends in the west, and then begins to end as it moves east as well. For the Tetons, highest amounts are going to be around Island Park, Afton, Yellowstone, Driggs, Swan Valley, Jackson area, looking at 2 to 4 inches on average. Lower elevations, other locations in that range will see about 1 to 2 inches, maybe 3 inches for the lower elevations. Idaho Falls has a high of 38 degrees. There is a chance of having a dusting for Idaho Falls. Blackfoot and on up, a chance of a dusting. Back to you, Deanne. Forecast.
All right.
Breezy conditions, windy conditions remain for one more day, and calming down during the nighttime. A high of 34 degrees, just above the freezing point, but most of the day will be spent in the 20s for the next few days, and then at the beginning of next week, most of the day will be spent into the 40s, but dropping. This has a large range between highs and lows here for the next week here, so our lows are very cold. It is chilly on average. Upper Snake River Plain, 33 degrees. Chance of mixed if you're further up north. We're going to have windy conditions all day. Afternoon, 3 p.m., snow. is going to be further up north, especially Island Park area. Central Mountains, highest snowfall in the center, but a bulk of your activity has probably passed by now. For the Wyoming side, 1 to 3 inches. Heaviest snowfall up towards Island Park, Yellowstone, the Tetons, and Montpelier to Afton, Cokeville. You can get about 2 to 4, maybe 5 inches at most. For the Idaho side, Central Mountains area, looking at 1 to 3 inches. Heavy snowfall will be towards the center, and again, Island Park, Yellowstone, looking to receive the heaviest along that Teton Ridge, and windy conditions all day.